In the lands of Yvresse, a foolish, vainglorious chaos invasion took place. Their ambitions and plights for power were denied by the ever-prepared Eltharion the Grim. In turn, he gained the powerful artifact, the Talisman of Hoeth. The Tomb Kings, at least one of the many kings, invaded the Shrine of WAAAGH. In a prepared, organized defense, showed the soon-to-be-forgotten relics that their age is now over. Back in the Southlands, the High Enchantress stood in the hot desert sun under the orders of Eltharion. Their goal is to take a pivotal, strategic outpost of Grom's army, but to do so, the Tomb Kings had to be destroyed first. We are back in, everyone, and we have a lot to do today. Eltharion is busy. He was able to get his new units in, his Mistwalkers, who are now finally here to serve their lord. Look at how many Silverin Guard I have. Over here, 3 Faith Bearers. I've got 2 groups of Skyhawks to try them out. I mean, they're going to deal some serious damage. Look at that. 26 missile strength, anti-infantry, stalk, penetrating projectiles. So not only do they penetrate, they're unusually penetrative. How about that? They can pass through, let's see, scores of lesser creatures. Really, that should be very interesting. Look at that. Armor piercing damage 4, base missile damage 18. So I have a feeling that low tier infantry is probably what I want to target with a Skyhawk. Then over here, the Spire Guard of Yvresse. I've got my 3 groups, and over here, the Sentinels of Surreal. Now they have good range, charge defense against large foes, and a very high missile strength of 31, in addition to having Shield Breaker to reduce their missile parry chance, which is very good too. Alright, so we are nearly ready to go in, and I have 1 group of Sword Masters, which should be quite nice to have whenever fighting Greenskins. Let's get over here because we're getting ready to attack a bunch of Greenskins, a Grom faction, the Broken Axe tribe. The High Enchantress, she's coming in too. I haven't really changed up her army at all. Eventually, I shall do so though. Now, I could get a few new units for her. Like over here, Rahagra's Pride, and some Blessed White Lines of Krace too. You know what? Let's do that real quick. Let's kind of change it up a little bit. Get some new units. And we are good. Alright. We now have 2 regiments of renown in her army. That should be quite sufficient for what we need. Now, over here in Numas, I could use not more public order. We're actually pretty happy down here. Elsewhere, we're not nearly as happy. I've got some money. Let's encourage all of that to grow. Okay. Research is available. Let's see what I can pick up right now. Massed Charge. Ah, here we go. Minus 5% upkeep for Lothern Sea Guard. Exactly what I wanted. More money's a good thing for me. It helps me fight wars, you know. Let's end our turn. Emmerich was actually out here. He had a full stack, but he lost. I believe they had multiple armies come at him, and he just could not keep up with it. Ooh. Did he win that one, though? My, he did. Holy crap. That was a change of fates. Now, we're going to lose Albion. Albion is way too corrupted for me to hold on to it, which is absolutely okay. I'm going to take 1 Temple of Asourian over here to get rid of some corruption issues. And let's see, after that, Eltharion, I think you're ready. Yeah, I think he's ready. Looking around, he's really warded off Emmerich. Emmerich's having a hard time. Alright, so if I take that, I'll complete my province. Very good. Let's go in. I'm coming for you, Grom. Evidently, that army is very weak. I could auto-resolve that one. You know what? That one we shall auto-resolve. And I'm going to occupy. I don't always do that, but I feel like that army would have been way too easy. If they were like a full army, absolutely. But they were not. They were not. Okay, rank 24 for Abadel. I have not given him immortality because I'm a madman, but I want to give him more armor. There we go. And then we have the High Enchantress, who's going to move all the way down over here to the mounts. Because all I need is Karag Orud, but I'll take some nearby locations if I have to, and I kind of have to right now. Alright, let's pick up Reaver Patrols to limit our enemies. There is a imminent rebellion, so here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. We can destroy all the buildings here and say, forget it, I don't want these lands. I don't. So I'm not going to keep them. And while I do that, I'll tax them for what they're worth. And we'll get some more money. No, skip that one. I don't want that one at all. Just leave it alone, man. But Ash River, sure. Upgrade that to tier 3. It's very expensive for me, but I'm holding on to it, you know? Sometimes you got to make choices that are difficult, that are trying. Sometimes you've got to go through the quagmire. All right, let's wait now. We're in the mountains and we'll be waging war over here. There they are. That's okay though. That's meant to be burned down. Let it be burned down. And there's some influence from me. Okay. Warden Ilithar. I'll put a point over into hard to hit because you know how much I love using that. Alright, your weapons are fine. Your enchanted items, you have none that you need to use. Yeah, you are fine. Let's go to Mount Arachnos. Now that's a very tiny garrison too. So I'm just going to occupy that. That one belongs to me. I'm going to take over the entire mountain range. I mean, there's a gold mine at the end of it. It's like a freaking candy bar, you know. Alright, so before we go after Karag Orud, I'll go after our good buddy Grom. He's got an outpost, and I want to see it destroyed. Alright. Now let's see over here. Pack Ice B, I'm not doing anything with that. Sartosa, I'm going to upgrade that to tier 4. And let's see, the High Enchantress. Let's pick up Soul Quench. Soul Quench can be okay. It's rather finicky, but kind of got to have it. It can deal a lot of damage when it does land. Alright, so now we're just going to keep on pushing through. After we do that, who knows what other enemies we'll go after. I'm just like showing you the initial invasion here. But it looks like that might have been it. Emmerich and the Broken Axe tribe really bloodied each other up. Ooh, Nagaron has grown in power. How unfortunate. Alright, so we are ready. Let's go to Kasabar. Now that's going to be... Oh my god. That's going to be much more challenging. The balance of power be damned. That's going to be much more challenging. So I'm going to just build up some siege towers. We're actually fighting Grom. Look at that. He's got a lot of upgrade. Oh my god. 27 missile strength on Goblin Archers. No, sir. More armor piercing damage, more leadership. Oh, that adds so much variety, and it's very painful for me. Alright, let's go down here now to the Lost Plateau. Surprisingly, that would cause us to lose way too many. I would have to fight that out. That, see, would cause me to lose hundreds of elves. But I don't have to do that. I don't have to live like that, man. Alright, Ash River is losing a lot of Holy Order. My god. Buildings, huh? Excuse me? My buildings are lovely and wonderful. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's see. There's no corruption here. Just build that. Let's come over here. Do I need to change up anything at all? I think we're doing fine, yeah. We've got everything we need. Galbaraz is all that I really need. If I lose New Moss in any way, these two locations are not really that great. They were meant to be temporary, but I'm just spending money on, you know, what I have for now. Let's take that. Upgrade that too. Okay, I have my walls that will be building up. And let's see, I've got 17 supplies. So that means I can upgrade a lot of stuff. Let's have a look at what we want then. If I want to upgrade. That's more capacity. I mean, that's fine and all. Alright, over here. A Waystone Network.
Athel Tamarha must
yeah, man, for sure. Level 3. Okay, interrogate prisoners, 200 bonus experience. It's more of a recruit rank. And I've fully upgraded like most of my stuff. It's actually very easy to upgrade. I had no idea how easy it was.
You have successfully
increased
Yvresse's defenses to their maximum. Your allies on the outer regions of Ulthuan thank you.
Do they?
Mists now protect their lands too.
Well, that's cool.
The enemies of the Asur will now think twice before encroaching on your sacred
I guess so, yeah. Look at that division of the island. I could probably get Krace to come join me soon. If I do that, though, I won't want that up north. But I could certainly probably just take over, get the Shrine of Cain, get... Well, I could leave that alone. I don't really want that, but I do want these lands over here. It's crazy how they're just all in the mountains. They're not actually out here in the open. They're all up here in the mountains, which I do understand why that is. It's just, in terms of having your enemies come by, they could just like swing on by. Oh, I'll just ignore you. Okay. Now we get end our turn right after we fight a battle. It's time. It's been a minute. I've got a battle to fight at the Lost Plateau. Our enemies are on the way right now. The Archmage and the Noble have maintained their formation against the opposition once again. Goblin Wolf Riders are coming around to attack for Hagra's Pride, one of my 2 Ward Lions of Krace. Now I've got 2 groups on my left flank and a Great Eagle. I knew that they would be using their mounted units over here, so here we go. They get to fight. And of course, I've got my spears in the middle, my archers behind them, and my Lothern Sea Guard on my left and right flanks. I've got my White Lions of Yvresse on my left and right flanks too. So now we're just waiting on them to get to us. She'll be using magic like Hand of Glory to buff up our ranged units. It's going to be an awesome, awesome fight. There goes our noble right now. He's charging right into their formation to destroy them. He's going after their leader, one of their leaders, and she's just waiting over here while we're just allowing our archers to hit them. Now here we go. It's time for a great charge, I think. She's here to use some magic. That was a miscast. She went flying, but everyone should be okay. I think she's okay. So what did she do? One upgraded Hand of Glory. Look at that. Plus 60 to reload skill. 104 missile strength. We beat those Goblin Wolf Riders. Now my Great Eagle's moving after another group of Orc Arab boys. While that is happening, I've got my White Lions of Yvresse who are charging in, going after more Orc Biggins, who are surprisingly very, very strong. I mean, they are Biggins. There's our Archmage using Arcane Conduit. And over here are my Storm Riders. They'll be just shooting and fighting in melee. Now, here's where we've got two groups of my White Lions of Yvresse. Like over here, my Blessed Regiment of Renown. They're attacking Orc Boar Chariots who are using a WAAAGH buff. That makes them very, very strong. In fact, that's what helps them deal so much damage, but there they are. Just trying to cut it down while they're getting hacked through. Then, on my right flank, let's have a brief look at it. We've got more Orc boys attacking a few more of my Regiments of Renown units. My Lothern Sea Guard are now unleashing a few more volleys over here, killing these Orc Biggins. Over here in the middle of the formation, we've got the Warden who's beating their Goblin Big Boss right now. The Warden Elthar is doing so very well at beating him. Some Orc Arab boys want to come back and fight. I've got my White Lions of Yvresse on my left flank who are pushing right through them. And we're doing whatever we can to just deal some magical damage to them. A Soul Quench, whatever it is. But Hand of Glory is really the major spell I'll be casting. 94 kills for that one group, 76 over here for the other archer group. You can see that my Lions are also in the middle of it. They're very strong, so being supported by all these other units is a very good thing. Oh my. And so that's why a bunch of Orcs are going to die. And you can see how few are left already. I'm giving you a quick sneak peek. And tactically, I've explained to you everything that I need to do, everything that you need to do. You react, man. You've got spears, you've got supportive units, you've got combined arms, flank when you can. They're now broken, we have won the battle. The battle is now over. Our Archmage has done it. Hand of Glory is a great spell that I use very often throughout this entire battle. Tactically, you are very well aware of how I play and what I do. Now let's move on to a new battle. There's a decisive victory for me, my god. They were actually quite adorable. They would not break, but we beat them. Disciplined elven ranks are the key. Every day. Look at that full defense up there. Our people are safe. I'm gonna occupy it. Goodbye, Gorkill. You've been killed. Bam. Alright, we're gonna build up over here a watchtower. That's what we're gonna do over here. Look at that. Level 3 now. If I'm invaded, good luck to you, Mr. Grom. Because I will be greeting you. I know how to greet you. I know what to do. Naturally, though, I want to take these two other locations because, I don't know, just the idea alone amuses me. I want more Mistwalkers. Alright? I just want more. Alright, so we're about to lose Pack Ice Bay with all the bloody corruption. No, literally, bloody corruption. I don't really care about that. It doesn't bother me. Let's go pick up an iron mining pit for more trade goods. And let's see. Who would like to trade with me? I'm sure someone out here would. Not our good buddy Teclis. He's pretty mad at me for whatever reason. Nagaryth too. What's going on, man? It's like improving a little bit. Let's see. Who else do we have down here? Some Tomb Kings who like me. Bunch of weird stuff. Let's see. He attains rank 1. Nagaron rank 2. Okay, yeah, that's like the usual stuff, you know? Those two are pretty, you know, consistent when it comes to their skills there, their rankings. Here we go. Hard to hit. And we also got the High Enchantress. Let's pick up, let's see, the Shield of Safri. I mean, maybe. I'll get Tempest in case they have, like, anything flying. Alright. Let's see if they're going to attack me. They've got a shot. They've got an opportunity. Don't miss it, man. Don't know if they're going to do that. We're going to find out, though. Oh, there it is. Grom said, hello, I'm coming out to play. Very well, Grom. Let's go play. Grom the Paunch is on the way. Over here, I've got my Faith Bearers and my Sword Masters on my right flank. I've got my Skyhawks over here too. They're very good at melee combat. They have a range of 100. My War Lions are on my left flank with 2 groups of Faith Bearers, and I've got all my other archers right in the middle behind my Silverin Guard. And here they come. A bunch of Stone Trolls, Grom the Paunch, who unfortunately for him is making a very poor choice, but fortunately for me, he's going to be hit by a lot of my ranged attacks. He's got a lot, of course, of these blasted Night Goblins and Orc Boys, but also Spear Chuckers. I'll have to send out my Phoenix to go hit them. But here they come. Let's hit Grom. If he wants to be hit, let's hit him. I'll be using my Warden's Cage to capture him. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to negate the Big WAAAGH invasion just because we're going to beat him here. You know, that's still very much on. But look at that. The Big WAAAGH is on the way. The pump wagons are moving in. The trolls are charging in. All the while, my Phoenix is over there attacking the Spear Chuckers. Grom has been hit. Look at that. He's nearly knocked out already. But here comes the big charge. And we are clashing. I'll be using a Helm of Yvresse and also 1 Earthblood over here. Now, the Helm of Yvresse prevents anyone from dying for 17 seconds. A great way to counter a very big charge. So there's my Earthblood. Now, I don't want to focus on anything other than Grom, probably. I mean, he's using all of his buffs right now, 685 for weapon strength, and a Spirit Leech is hitting him too with a Fear of Aramar, reducing his leadership and vigor too. My left flank is getting ready to charge in on some trolls. My War Lion's moving in too. Grom is nearly done for. We just need to debuff him. On my right flank, I'm still containing a bunch of blasted trolls, and my Skyhawks are fighting too, but let's watch these two scrap for just a little bit. It just feels about right. Come on now. We don't always get to see these two fight, so it's about time. We've got to watch these two fight. He's trying to hit a lot of our spears, but we're going to kill him. Well, not kill him, but capture him. You nasty fat boy. All right, he's down. Whoa, he went flying. I did not expect him to go flying that far. So now let's go look over the rest of the battle. My Skyhawks are having to run away. They did lose like a couple of elves, but they're able to fire while moving, so they're going to get away. I had them in skirmish mode, but they were caught, evidently. Okay, our Arcane Phoenix has 19 kills, using 1 Emberstorm to clip these Orc Boys who came after it. Now, in my formation, I'm using Eltharion to go after more trolls. They have a reinforcing force on the way. Stone trolls are rather resilient against a bunch of ranged attacks, so that can be quite grating. Now, I've got my War Lions going after fleeing trolls because I don't want them coming back. I'm trying to reform my formation rather than just like letting it all get mixed up where they can countercharge me. Now, where that initial charge happened, I have only 48 Silverin Guard left. They took a lot of damage, unfortunately. We're still attacking these stone trolls on the right flank. My Skyhawks are easily now winning this fight. I'm learning how to use them, and my god, they are damaging. They can do some good stuff. You just gotta move them around a little bit. Eltharion just took a lot of damage. I was very shocked about that. I thought he would be okay over here, but he's taking a decent amount of damage, and so here comes another charge for the trolls. We got some stone trolls charging back in over on this left flank. These Night Goblins have their fanatics just spinning through my lines, and that always deals a lot of damage. You can see that now. It's not good. It's not great, you know. So we're fighting those trolls on the left flank, and Eltharion refuses to give up. He will not abscond from his duty today. He will not retire from that faithful oath he made to his people and his father. The Orc Boys, they have 1 kill. Over here, 19 kills for the River Trolls. Eltharion has 5 kills. I mean, he went after Grom and some other major targets like trolls. That Phoenix went after the Spear Chuckers again. The Skyhawks are finally beginning to get a few kills. And for most of their formation, they're now losing it. I mean, let's have a brief look at what that even looks like. These trolls over here will probably break soon. Over in the middle, yep, they've all broken now. That's it. The War Lions are hunting down a bunch of trolls, getting some troll meat. And we have won the battle. It's over for them. Grom has been captured. Now they're in trouble. We had a good win. My god, that was something else. Okay, I'm going to get some replenishment going because I need it. Let's see. Prisoner captured. We got Grom, man. We got big old Grom. That's going to change things up. I'm serious about that. What can I do to him? I'm going to torture him a little bit. I mean, I have the guy. I really am Batman. I'm Bat Elf. I have Grom. I have my penguin here. Holy crap, dude. Okay. Let's see. I want more supplies because I would love to upgrade. Ah, well, it's fine. Here we go. Interrogation. Done. Now, if I kill him, I get experience. I could indoctrinate him. I mean, His faction's only over here, though. That's my big thing. Yeah. You know what? I'll keep him for now. Once I get to Karak-Zorn, or even Orion's camp, maybe I'll change it up. Okay, Kasabar. There we go. I'm going to take up an occupation because I can actually occupy it. And look at that, a city of bronze. Wow, some money coming in. A lot of money coming in. Holy crap. And 2 sword masters for my garrison. Things are okay over here. I like it over here. And I can unlock new technology by getting my cattle ranch called the Great Herds. I'll destroy that. Let's destroy that. Let's see. We've got Eltharion, who's level 25. Now, my good friend Eltharion, I'm going to give you something new. You need some magic, you know. You really do. Let's pick up over here Fiery Convocation. First off, I love the word convocation. It just sounds very official. I like it. All right, rank 25 for Abinel the Quiet. Yeah, Grom was actually a pretty tough foe. I'm taking some serious casualties. Some serious casualties. Oh my god, that is quite the army. Okay, actually, I'm going to pull back because I didn't realize I was going to take some damage down here. I might just get Eltharion to go do it, but if they want to move up and fight me, let them do that. All right, let's see. What do we have over here? I'm going to use my Invocation of Hoeth. Sure, why not? More experience for my Magi. Now, I've got some money, but nothing to spend it on, surprisingly. I usually do, just not today. I might try to purchase Krace later. I think that might be fun. Say, hey, Krace, come join me. And then I gain Krace, and I gain a brand new kingdom. And I become a god of war. That would be cool. I've got a lot of influence, by the way. So I could do whatever I want. Let's see. I'm going to go over here. Eatane, you're cool with me, right? Yeah. He's cool with me. What about Knights of Caldor? You're okay with me. Let's go down and find some other factions. Like Krace. I need Krace to like me more. Yeah, cool, man. Who else do we have? We've got... Let's see. I'm looking down here. That's clear. Order of Lore Masters. They hate me a lot, but there we go. Some points over there. Nagardeth. Elithonar, you're goofy looking, but you like me more now, too. Then, let's see. Averlorn's still going. All right. That means I've got some free diplomatic relations coming my way. And that is an awesome thing. Got a greenskin prisoner. I've got over here Warden The Paunch. We can mirror his big Waaagh. Nice. I'd love to capture another leader. Yeah, I think I'd rather Eltharion go down there and take him out at Karak-Zorn. But at least I took Grom out. I was actually shocked all of my ranged units went at them. Ooh, that's a big army again. They just won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I have all of my spears over here with our Archmage. They have 2 groups of Goblin Spear Chukkas. Those are going to deal some damage. They have 1 group of Orc Boar Chariots. And I've got all of my Archers, all of my Lutheran Sea Guard right behind my spears. On my right flank, I have all of my White Lions of Krace. And there is our Warden, Ilithar, in addition to my Great Eagle. But now the volleys are beginning. Here they come. We've got magic to use today. We've got many greenskins to slay today. Those Spear Chukkas will probably get a few dozen kills at most. I will eventually see them destroyed. Yeah, Goblin Archers are surprisingly damaging whenever you upgrade them with a bunch of scrap. Who knew that a bunch of leftover parts can have them deal more damage than my own fine parts that are not scrap? But here they come now. They're charging in. Shields or not, it's time for them to be destroyed. There's a Soul Quench ripping right through them. At least getting some kills. She's ready to deal some damage today. That was a upgraded Soul Quench. 111 kills. Let's watch that cinematic charge. Apotheosis, Hand of Glory, all great spells to use back to back. I'm getting used to high magic. It wasn't so standard to me before, but I'm beginning to get used to it. But check out one of the most beautiful charges I've seen in a very long time. That was awesome. That was truly cool. And now we have all of our elves using their spears and shields to hold back a tide. Now you see all my white lions, they're moving together. We'll be going after more of the Spear Chukkas. My Great Eagle and War Lions are going after one group. The other group is our other target too, and they're being destroyed by my other War Lions. That's how quickly we were able to get rid of them. Now look at how awesome and detailed these orcs are. Orc boys are just fun. They're just there to have a good time. But elf and orc fight today. And let's have a look at these stats real quick. Let's have a look at how we're performing. My spearmen, they're holding. My archers, they're destroying. The ARCHMAGE has 120 kills. She's got an arcane conduit going on right now. And they're just lobbing over a few arrows. A sufficient amount to get some kills, you know. She's using Apotheosis on herself now. Arcane Conduit's still going on. But here comes a bunch of chariots. They just charge through. But right behind my spearmen are Lothern Sea Guards. So they're still going to take damage. They're using a WAAAGH ability right now, enhancing their damage. Venus Psychology, understood. My Great Eagle's coming back in. My White Lions were fairly slow. I mean, they're very tired to start with, but they're now fighting a bunch of goblins over here. I've gotten rid of that Spear Chukka group. The big boss is coming over. We'll go visit them in just a minute. But I've got Lions and I've got White Lions of Crace all fighting together. War Lions and White Lions. Not sure why they get along when they're just wearing a bunch of family members over the shoulders of a bunch of hunters, but I'm not going to question it. Too much longer anyway. Alright, so we got the White Lions over here now attacking Nasty Skulkers, and of course attacking some war bosses too. I've got my White Lions, my Rahagra's Pride doing that. They should be able to at least take on that little gobbo. For the main army, we've broken most of them. They do have another war boss over here that's holding on. My Archmage is still fighting, as is my Warden Ilithar. My god, there's so many of them over here. Nasty, nasty beards on their backs. It's pretty nasty. Alright. I think we're dealing some damage. Some friendly fire from all of the volleys. I'll have to be more careful with that in the future. But the Archmage, 142 kills. The Warden's moving into. The war boss will probably want to break soon. And you can see what's happening over here. The White Lions and the War Lions are killing them. We're hitting those in the back who are fleeing. And we have won. Unfortunately, that gobbo was very fast and I wasn't able to capture that gobbo. But the battle is over. We have won again. We've done it. We won that battle, man. All right. Let's get him out of here. I'll take the replenishment. I usually do. Gotta have that. Can't keep fighting if you can't replenish what you've lost. All right. I've stolen from the enemy a Berserker Sword. 5% weapon strength plus 15 to a charge bonus. Now that is a beautiful thing. Okay, here's what we're going to do now. Eltharion, my friend. We go to Krok Zorn now. Ooh, I can easily take that over. So I'm going to do that. Now, I've unlocked the Everqueen's Court Guards, Sisters of Avalorn, and Keepers of the Flame, a Phoenix Guard regiment of renown. Arog is dead, Skafag is dead, and let's see. I have only one more enemy army over here. Goodbye. We have done it. A Tormentor Sword, nice. Let's see. We've beaten them. I just need to go to a few other locations. Let's come over here. I'm going to have them just move over, I think, to Kasabar instead. Just kind of loop around. All right. Let me have a look. I've got Grazing Pastures. All right, and I'll take Enchanted Walls. And what else do we have? We've got over here one Archmage. I could pick up Greater Ward for a ward save, but I'm not going to do that either. I want to get Potential Energy. Shield of Sapphire. Oh my god, so many levels. Holy crap. Yeah, get that fiery convocation, lady. God, already. And rank 9 for the Noble Warden Ilithar. Okay, let's give to him Valor of Ages. Yeah, there we go. Get some of that strength going on, my friend. Some of that strength. I would love to put him on a dragon. Oh, that would be great. Here's Stormwing. We've got, let's see, what do we want over here? I do want Arcane Conduit, so let's go grab some good stuff. Let's take those magical reserves for fun. We've got over here Abonel, our dear friend Abonel. We're going to give him, let's see. What else do we need? Some magic? Not really. We don't need magic. I could take magic if I want to have it. Let's get some more speed going. I want him to sprint and moita my enemies. All right, let's see. Qatar's over here. I'm going to upgrade that location. The Badlands need an upgrade. Oh, yeah. I can unlock my great weapons. I think I already have that, but yeah, why not? Let's have two. Let's have two of them. Now I'm going to end my turn. I might buy Crace. We shall see. In all of their wisdom, the leaders of Crace have deigned to be led by Eltharion. They have united under one banner. Tyrion has his own goals, but we must be the true shield of Ulthuan. That is what we're going to do. That also means we own the Shrine of Cain. We must be responsible if we're to ensure the safety of our people. Now, there went all of my money. I had over 20,000 gold. Now I do not, but they did join me. One agent wounded our Warden Ilithar. Fortunately, he's not dead. Abonel came after him. Now, before we go after the Broken Axe tribe, it's time to execute Grom.
I will make it swift.
He'll be back, but that gave me a few more supplies. I feel like for major targets, you should get even more, you know? Even more rewards. Now we can burn down Orion's camp. Oh, look at that. Avenged. 3 turns total, more replenishment, and a lower global recruitment duration. -2 for all units. That's very nice. A great way to recuperate, really. Okay. So level 28 for our friend. I'm going to give you more magic, I think. Arcane Unforging. Perfect. I'll probably get Arcane Conduit. Then we'll probably move on to his melee abilities. I want to make him even stronger in melee. Okay, Abinel will rejoin us very soon. And the High Enchantress can move away. I don't want these lands. I could let Emmerich take over here. That would be completely fine with me. I'm okay with that. Absolutely, my friends. Alright. We don't need to leave just yet. Let's wait. Krogzorn is not too happy. Let's look at our buildings down over here. We don't need all of these. I do need walls. I do need more plazas. Sure. I don't need a grove. Do we have corruption? We do not have corruption out here, so I do not need a grove. We can destroy that too. And surprisingly, the buildings over in Crace are pretty good. Like over here, White Lion Hunting Grounds. So +1 to influence per turn. More exotic animals for trade. The upkeep for all of them goes down. And just a whole bunch of decent stuff like that. We have a Dragon Keep if I want Dragon Princes and Dragons. I don't really want that. I feel like that's more of my Emmerich campaign's theme. That's why we can play 2 High Elf campaigns, yet have completely different army compositions. At least mostly different. Like over here, I'm definitely going a little bit harder on the White Lions. And my other one, not so much. Doing more dragons, naturally. That's just about right, you know. Ooh, 17 influence. I like that. That is good. Alright, so we're going to have a public order issue just due to the fact that we did confederate again. Let's move up north. It's time. It's time to relocate. It's time to get to a new area. So everyone's going to move back. Because we need to go after Karag Orud now, which is why I even came down here to really begin with. Alright, let's take up those walls. We don't have, actually, our gold mining pit, which is ridiculous. So let's get rid of that, actually, and build up some proper walls. I'm not going to be down here forever, so I need everyone to be happy. And Abinel, come rejoin Eltharion. Fortunately, he's already rank 28, so he's not that far behind. He did level up whenever he took out that enemy agent. He had like a 90% chance. Over here, we'll get our livestock pins. And you can see how we're just dominating now. We are such a great power. Only at turn 78. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I own all of this over here, which is a lot of land. Emmerich owns a decent amount too. I don't want his lands, but I do want him to do better. I need him to perform better. We're pretty friendly, as it is. I'm not going to bother the other factions like a bunch of lizard men. The Blue Vipers have only one location. They should be easy to get rid of. We'll probably march in together. The High Enchantress and also Eltharion as well. The campaign forges on. Who's attacking the last defenders? What's going on down here? I need to know. Oh, it's Queek, right. Clan Moors always seems to beat them up. I actually want them to win. I don't want Skaven to win. Of course I don't. Alright, the Warden will be back hopefully very soon. We've got 72 turns left. I've got one major location, which means we've got an expedition to stage over in Lustria. That's going to be pretty wild. Alright, let's see. What else do we need over here? Well, we're going to need... Let's see, get rid of those two. I'm going to get some plazas going. Try to maintain the peace. But I certainly do need that gold mining pit. That's way too much money to ignore. Alright, so I've got so much coin. So much coin! I could actually afford another army if I wanted to. Easily, man. Easily. So, what would I even want? That's a really good question. I could probably wait to get someone who's absolutely incredible. Add some type of skill. Alright, I could get a princess. I could get so many different things, I suppose. Let's see. Avaricious. We got that over here. Efficient. Okay, good for money. I don't really need to worry about money. I need, like, actual good skills. Let's try some other type of magic. I do like fire magic. Fire magic feels pretty good to me, man. But I'm going to decide in a little bit on what we're going to get. Because I feel like we've got a lot of options. And there's some stuff out there that I'll want to certainly check out. I'll go through all of, like, their traits and figure out who I want. Okay. Let's get ready now. It's almost time for a new turn. I'm not going to hold on to the Palace of Princes. I don't want that. That's too far out. And I also need to upgrade my elf cave. Gross. Let's see. Did I upgrade? Yeah, I did. All over here, we're good. Let's try over here then. Done.
Don the Gray.
And over there. Am I done? Did I get it all? I might have. I don't know. But Either way, my prisons, my watchers, my silent sentinels, they're all doing okay. Got a huge capacity, huge buffs. Everyone's happier. Time to end my turn. Now, I've been saving up my influence to do a few things over here. First off, I'm building up a very nice new army, so let's go ahead and get them all over there into her army. Sarah, you are now done. You may rest. All right, my Cirrus, she's going to move up north, I believe. Ooh, we still have a public order issue back over here. All right, here's what I'm going to do. My grove is going away. My elven fairground is going away. We're going to focus on public order down here. And I've gotten some new agents too. Let's have a look at them. One is a Dragon Mage. It's a modification made by Katoff, who makes CTT, or closer to tabletop, and I've used his mods quite a bit. And I want to try out the Dragon Mage. So let's have a look at what the Dragon Mage has, which is a lore tabletop unit. Now, he will be getting the Sun Dragon at level 20. We've got the Flaming Sword of Ruin, Replenishment, which is always needed, okay? We've got Kindle Flame. I mean, all of your usual fire spells over here. Now, the Fire Mage that we saw that was given a dragon was kind of a cheap way to add in a type of less work involved Dragon Mage. But now we have an actual one that's meant to fill that role. So I'm totally down with that. Okay, we've got another Handmaiden. Now, she's all about, you guessed it, more replenishment. She's only level 1, but we're going to use her anyway. Let's have a look at her loot real quick. She does have an herbalist. If she's wounded, it'll take 3 turns longer for her to come back. She's a medic, also providing 10% more replenishment, and she has regeneration. I've got some goofy characters, man. They are bananas. You know what? Take that. It'll give you stock. A ward save, maybe not for you. Yeah, I think we're mostly okay right now. I'm going to give you these followers. More research, more magic, the good stuff. And finally, Warden Elhadros. He's moving down, rank 6, and you guessed it, he's got more replenishment. This army is going to replenish constantly. I've got 68 turns to go, and it's finally time for me to go take Karag Orud, as we are over here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It's very simple. We're going to begin the war right now. There we go. We're going to attack one location, sure. That's a large Savage Orc army. But why only have one army help out when we could have 2? We'll come over here, upgrade that to tier 3. I've got some money currently. Tor Yvresse, tier 5. I'll get my Knights of Torgaval, which I do certainly want. I want a Mistwalker themed army. And guess what? The Sword of Cain is back. So right now, Eltharion has a grave and dire choice to make. We shall see in time. Okay, now we're back over here. Let's see. I'm going to wait, I think. I'm going to get something that's going to be able to keep the people a little bit happier. I could just get my city tunnels. I mean, that would work out, sure. Now, High Enchantress is actually pretty good. She's got Incendiary. I mean, that was intentional. I wanted her to have that. I can't really give you anything new, can I? Tormentor's Sword would be better for you, I think. Your armor is fine. Everything you have is fine. Now, let's go over here. Okay, it is time for the battle for Karag Orud. The battle for Karag Orud. Oh, again, we're in these bad lands, man. There's our Arcane Phoenix above. We're moving up just a little bit. They have a large army on the way. I mean, we're fighting Savage Orcs for the first time. Let's go look at them real quick. 62 leadership. We got a missile strength of 20. Back over here, we got a weapon strength of 46 on Savage Orcs. And here's a Fiery Convocation, a very powerful spell. I didn't line it up perfectly. They were moving all around, but it's certainly a delightful spell to even just look at. And right through it goes. At least clipping some of them. And there's a Soul Quench right by Eltharion. That's why I've got to get him more magic. Only 21 kills, though. They'll be charging uphill. I've got all of my Silverin Guard over here on my left and right flanks. I've got over here all of my Faith Bearers right in the middle and my Sword Masters too. I thought instead we could just like charge in and be a little bit more aggressive than usual. My Reinforcing Army, led by the Enchantress, she's on her way, but she's taking her time right now. That's okay though. We've got some Skyhawks. They'll be flanking some Savage Orcs, and these are the perfect foes for them to fight. Let's have a look at why. I mean, already they're just chewing them into itty bitty little orky pieces. There's that Ember Storm by our Arcane Phoenix. And now they're just trying to surround me just a little bit. Eltharion is not meant for that type of tanking. I just had him go out there to distract them, but here comes a charge now, or they were charging. The Arcane Phoenix dealt some more damage. My archers will be dealing even more than that. Here comes Eltharion, who's, again, under attack by quite a few Savage Orcs. He's not going to be able to win that battle, no matter how powerful he is. He could be more proficient in melee combat, and I can concede that much. He's fighting an Orc war boss right now. These two are having at it. That's a great fight. And so, over here, what else do we have? We've got our Arcane Phoenix helping out with our Silverin Guard. I've got my War Lions also charging in on the flank, and Silverin Guard who are just trying to match up against enemies who are trying to get around me. I've got two groups of my Silverin Guard on my left flank too. They have anti-large, so don't forget that. But look at my Faith Bearers. 72 melee defense, 73 melee attack. These guys are supreme. They are powerful. That Great Eagle charge gen, I wish it didn't. I was gonna pull back, but now I've got to watch out for that Great Eagle. I will have to eventually pull back though. Like already he's winded. Only 29 damage. Let's go back over here to the right flank where we're winning, at least against that pocket of enemies. We've broken them. So now they're getting away. My Arcane Phoenix has 25 kills. And these Silverin Guard have 9 kills right now. And Eltharion is now pulling back. Here comes a bunch of Savage Orc Boar Boys. And also, of course, more Savage Orcs. Let's turn and see. I'm also using that WAAAGH ability, by the way. Look at that. 113 for melee attack. It was a bit preemptive, but now I know it's an active ability on my Mistwalkers alone. So only Mistwalker units can actually use it. So now I understand how that works. It didn't manage to charge at me. I'm going to use my Helm of Yvresse, which is going to keep them alive. No one's going to die for 17 seconds in that group. That's how we're going to keep them alive. And then Eltharion charges in to come help out. They've got their main army now charging in. I mean, it's a huge battle. We can kind of just look at that right now. Eltharion stands firm today. Karag Urud will belong to us, and that will set back the power of Warden The Paunch. Though, in hindsight, if I were to amend my choices, I would certainly just charge in. Right in the middle, that was the point. Now, over here, each Skyhawk group, 50 kills, 56 kills, they are destroying these Savage Orcs, who only have physical resistance, but no armor. So, ranged attacks are very effective. Look at that, 25%. So a quarter of all damage is negated from only physical attacks, not ranged attacks, just physical melee attacks. You can see how we're just holding them back right now. That's what we're doing right now. We're just holding them back, using our ranged attacks to weaken them. We got some War Lions over here, and my Arcane Phoenix also attacking their Boar Boys and Savage Orcs. Eltharion's pulling back right now. He's taking some damage. I had to shift around my spears to prevent them from hitting my ranged units from behind, so now they're holding them back. But look at that. We just kind of adjust our formation, and it perfectly works. And so many greenskins are just being slain right now. Let's have a brief look at what that even looks like. The enemy lord is dead. We killed one enemy lord. I had all of my units focused on him, and I captured him with my Warden's Cage. 125, 104, 84, 36. So these Sentinels of Surreal are quite good. My War Lions have 73 kills. Most of them have broken. Our reinforcements are here. They're just charging in after a bunch of archers. They're a little bit late, but hey. Cool, they're here. Storm Riders have 20 kills. We're killing more of these Boar Biggins. And there's not a lot left. I mean, you can see the bodies on the ground. We've won it. My Skyhawks have 128 kills and 146 kills. Now, they will cause a lot of friendly fire if you're not careful. My Swordmasters didn't do as well as I thought they would. I think against, like, maybe an armored foe, it might perform a little bit easier for them. But they've got 36 weapon strength and a ward save of 11%. They cause fear. They have an expert charge defense, too. But they took a lot of damage. They have 110 on the kill factor. There's that Orc War Boss. He's kind of trotting about. And Eltharion has 53 kills right now. We've got some Silverin Guard who are still just countering these Savage Orcs. I mean, look at the beauty here. That is a beautiful, beautiful shot of just organized elves and Savage Orcs fighting. Eltharion leading them. As he does. As one does. Now, my archers are finishing them off. There's not too many left. There's only a few archers who are really left. They just need to charge in, but I guess they're just waiting. But we've won the battle. The battle's now over. These Savage Orcs have been slain. They'll be driven into the mountains, and we have taken Karag Urud. The battle is over, everyone. We have finally taken it. Oh, we have so much more to do. Eltharion has got to oversee a new plan. Will he take the Sword of Cain? Should he take the Sword of Cain? Beyond that, we've got to go to Lustria. It's time for a new invasion, a new expedition. Decisive victory. Okay, we beat them. 11%. Yeah, sure, man. I'll take that. Those Skyhawks are actually very deadly. Their range is shorter, but dude, they shoot straight arrows. They can wipe out some stuff. I managed to capture one of them. They're about to be destroyed, so give me 1 second over here as I don't really need to interrogate. I like what I have, so I'll execute him. He's gone. Now I have a few more supplies. Let's see, what do we have over here? What can I upgrade? I'm actually done, right? I don't see any other upgrades. Yeah. Okay. That was it. One upgrade available. There are no upgrades. I got it all, man.
Obey the vow.
Okay, let's go to Karago Rud. I'm going to just auto-resolve what's left. I beat them. That was a fun battle. I really enjoyed that one. And we get to occupy. Another mission completed. And I've unlocked the Omen of Asourian, a very beautiful phoenix. The Emperor of the Heavens. Right, anyway. Fireborn 2. So we got that as well. And I now have Miasma in the mountains. So I have more supplies coming in. Not that I really need that for too much. Yeah. I mean, it'll be good for my heroes whenever they get inducted into the Mistwalkers. But all right, let's see. Rank 10. I can dedicate her to so many different things. Replenishment. Hukan is over here. Mathlin is over there. I've got options for days, man. But I do like my standard replenishment. It makes me happy. It brings joy to my life. All right, let's see. Sword Masters. I don't really have too many of those. So yeah, it's going to have to be Isha. Isha for sure. More replenishment. Rank 10. Okay, level 3 for replenishment. I'm telling you, I go for a theme there for them. Because, I mean, if I can replenish quickly, I can fight more. And that's always important. It's always important to be able to replenish so quickly. Okay, so for him, I now want Arcane Conduit. But then I want to come over here and get some melee abilities, you know. Like Sword Player. There we go. And then over here, rank 30. For Abinel, I'm going to pick up some of that good stuff. Let's try out, let's see. Harmonic Convergence is a decent spell. I do like that one, sure. Let's try that out. Oh, hold on, it's got one more. Got so much magic, but I have focused so much on his melee capabilities. All right, now he's at 43 speed, so a little bit faster, a little bit faster. And while I'm over here, I'm going to take up, let's see, more trade money. Sure, why not? All right, we should call it here, everyone. Thank you for watching. Look forward to more tomorrow or some other time. And we've got a lot to do. I think once we're back, all of my armies will be ready to invade Lustria because I've got a big location to go after. Spectazuma. Now let's have a look at where that's at. Right over here, Spectazuma. So I need to invade way over here. I don't know who owns it. That could cause some issues. But Techless is okay with me. I've been spending influence on that. So we're going to find out how they're all going to react to it. But the elves own so much. I mean, let's have a brief look at what that's even like. We own a portion of the Southlands. Not like a huge portion, but a portion. Clan Moors was wiping out the last defenders, which I feel bad about. They truly are the last defenders. Avalorn is still here. Who's over there? Oh, some rogue army. Okay, interesting. Nagaryth is out there just conquering the hell out of a... Oh my god. Yes, indeed. You go, Eltharion. You frickin' Disney prince, you. All right. And then Avalorn is still around. I would actually be fine with them not confederating because I like what we have here. The great powers. One is on foreign soil. We've got Avalorn. We've got me, who is a combined portion of Yvresse, Crace, and Kothique. That's pretty sweet. We have our Death Cirrus Elandria, who's going to build up a very powerful army, not to mention all the crazy agents I have. Ethenric, that's a new Dragon Mage. We've got over here Shilin the Silence. So that's going to be really cool. And then we have one more over here. Elhadros. So that's 3 agents. That means we'll have room for 3 more units. I'll need some very powerful stuff. It's a very standard build, I think. Yeah, I'll have to think about what I want. I've got a lot of Sentinels of Astariel. And until then.